on to the next topic. I'm gonna go ahead and let it cook. On to the next topic. Like I said, the homie Rayvon sat down with Ebro and Hot 97. And Ebro, sometimes I'll be feeling like when it comes to younger artists, I feel like sometimes he be on a little bit of like the defensive. So I'm kind of curious to see how Rayvon responded to his take on Joey Badass, right? Because we know Rayvon dropped Crash Out Heritage, and honestly, that was the song that let me know and was like, okay, this man is it. Crash Out Heritage is still one of my favorite disses of all time. Period. Crash Out Heritage is one of my favorite disses of all time. If you have not heard Crash Out Heritage, make sure y'all go ahead and check this out. So we went ahead and screen recorded this. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, and we're going to listen to it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. All right? We're going to react to it.
Talking about the Joey Badass situation, and there is a cultural difference. In New York, people talk shit without it actually going somewhere. So
first of all, let me stop it there, because I don't want to put that on New York, because to me that sound like sucker shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. It sound like sucker shit. Hey, in New York, we could talk crazy and it ain't gonna go nowhere. It's like, but low key, the way I hear Joe Budden and all of them talk to each other, I know that they friends, but sometimes I'll be like, dog, like you gotta watch how you talk to me, fam. Like I can't just we can't do all of that. So let me know, because I don't want to put that on New York, but let me know.
Talking about the Joey Badass situation, and there is a cultural difference. In New York, people talk shit without it actually going somewhere. So when Joey did, too much West Coast dick licking, I was like, oh, he advancing himself just off of a Jay-Z quote. You took it different.
Too much West Coast dick. So too much yo. Shout out to Danielle. Ray just dropped the freestyle. Oh, we on that. We on that. Trust me, we on that. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate the love. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are showing out today. Thank y'all. My whole take on Joey was, why insert at all? No Diddy. Nobody was talking to you, bro. Nobody was talking to you at all. You just came out of nowhere interjecting yourself competitively, which is fine, right? You want to rap, show us you can rap, but you went at the whole coast. Still, you went at a whole coast and thought nobody was gonna say nothing to you. You thought, you thought it's the spirit of rap, and people gonna take this as, oh, I'm just paying homage to Jay by saying too much West Coast D-licking. No, people took that as a attack, as they should. As they should.
He advancing himself just off of a Jay-Z quote. You took it different.
It wasn't just that though. That was just like, that's cool, but you knew what that line was gonna do.
Facts.
I feel like as entertainers and as we scale, you pay more attention to what you put in the music.
So, and Ray is taking the same approach that I would have taken. Like, I don't think you thought you were going to actually say too much West Coast D-licking, and nobody from the West Coast was gonna say anything to you? Like nothing? You didn't think you thought you was gonna get a response from Kendrick. Let's just be real. You thought you was on that same level and thought you was gonna get the response to Kendrick. It did not happen that way. It did not happen that way. You thought you was gonna get that response by saying too much West Coast D-licking, because at the time, Kendrick is the one that's popping. Still popping. But Kendrick is the one that was popping. So Ray said, hey, bro, you knew what that line was gonna do. And I think anybody who looks at that any differently is just basically being naive. I think you're just being naive and trying to say it was just homage. He didn't know what that line was gonna do. But I do think it caused him to back up a little bit, because he attacked the whole coast.
You took it different.
It wasn't just that though. That was just like, that's cool, but you knew what that line was gonna do. I feel like as entertainers, and as we scale, you pay more attention to what you put in the music. You pay way more attention because you like, I don't want to offend this. They gonna take this out. This might not get playlisted. You pay way more attention. So when you do that, you know you put a target on your back. And the West Coast is like we got a Mortal Kombat ladder. It's like you ain't just gonna get all the way up there to die.
Wait. What'd he say?
You know what I'm saying? Put a target on your back. And the West Coast is like we got a Mortal Kombat ladder. It's like you ain't just gonna get off.
So is Ebro really saying that he was just talking shit to interject himself into it? He wasn't really saying, yo, too much West Coast D-licking for real. He's just quoting an old J line. Is that what he was saying? Then he said it's a Mortal Kombat ladder. If y'all have never played Mortal Kombat game, hold on. The Mortal Kombat ladder is lit. Y'all remember this? Hold up. The Mortal Kombat ladder is crazy. Bro, I'm trying to pull it up. Here it is right here. The Mortal Kombat ladder is nuts. When you used to be in the game playing on like arcade mode, you would go in and you have to defeat every single opponent until you got to the top, which was like Goro or something like that. So you're like, bro, he say, bro, we got a Mortal Kombat ladder, gang. You're not just getting through this whole thing without facing the Mortal Kombat ladder. It's just not gonna happen. And he realized that and was like, damn, I don't want smoke with all of y'all. I wanted to talk to the big dog. I didn't want to talk to all of y'all. Which I think was dumb when you said West Coast.
Target on your back. And the West Coast is like we got a Mortal Kombat ladder. It's like you ain't just gonna get all the way up there to die. You gotta
facts.
You know what I'm saying? And he was taking shots indirectly. So I just took shots directly.
Right.
This is how you do it.
And that's the craziest part of this is that his shots were so direct that it kind of caught people off guard. His shots were so direct that it caught people off guard and was like, he really out here rapping. And he not ducking. He called out Joey. And then he said, I don't know if it was Crash Out Heritage. Was it Crash Out Heritage where he called out Tory Lanez? He called out Tory Lanez and DDG, and then he also called out bro, why can't I think of the he said you look like a goofy because you was just on Absol album. I think did he call out Maul? Yeah, he said get boxed like Maul. He called out Maul. He called out, he said you look like a goofy because you was just on Absol album. So now what? So it's just too much. It was a real lame approach. I would have respected it more if you came in and just said, nah, he ain't big. The big three ain't big him. It's just big me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He could have spun it that way, and then it would have been more like I'm challenging you personally versus challenging the entire West Coast, which is wild.
He was taking shots indirectly.
Right.
So I just took shots directly.
Right.
This is how you do it.
I was very, as far as the rap whole thing, I was happy with what Joey did. I was happy with your response for the...
Why? Why were you happy with what Joey did?
Well, I was happy with it because I feel like I took the song as him trying to motivate.
Why were you happy with what Joey did?
What Joey did, I was happy with your response for the...
Why? Why were you happy with what Joey did?
Honestly, that was my take. It's not enough. It's not enough. Not one of them Joey tracks, in my opinion, stick out to me at all. Like today, I can still hear Crash Out Heritage and recall bars. The only bar I can really recall from Joey is too much West Coast D-licking on any of them. And then on Sorry Not Sorry, he went some like super, like what, like, I don't even know, like cinematic, like video style, like old school New York. And I'm like, okay, that's dope. But where does that fit in it? Where does that fit in this picture? Like, where does that fit within this picture? So none of the tracks, I think he put out 3, and then it ended up being a little EP that he was putting out. Right? So made sense. Let's jump out the window and put out this EP. Right? So it just, I don't recall anything from that. So him saying like, why did you like what Joey? Does anybody still listen to it? The Joey fans, I didn't know Joey had stands. I didn't know Joey had stands, and I started to see Joey's stand culture come out. Like, yeah, bro, you ain't really hip hop. You just don't know Joey to think that Rayvon could rap with Joey. I'm like, well, where is it, bro? Like, y'all still talking about stuff he did like 13 years ago. Chill.
As far as the rap whole thing, I was happy with Joey did. I was happy with your response for the.
Why? Why would you happy with what Joey did?
Well, I was happy with it because I feel like I took the song as him trying to motivate people in New York to be like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Oh, that's how you heard it?
Yeah, I heard it like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing?
I heard it as both. I heard it as a call to the city to step up, but then I also heard it as a very indirect call, a very indirect shot at the West Coast. So I feel like he did 2 things. Maybe he only meant to do one, but you can't go with the whole coast and think nobody was gonna say nothing. I definitely hear it as, hey man, like, we gotta step it up, but you can't say we gotta step it up when you're not putting out no work.
Dudes is getting to these lyrics. What exactly is happening out here? Why are we not getting to these lyrics?
What do you take your arms are too short to box the Elohim? Who else is the Elohim?
Right.
Well, yeah, you're right about him playing with Kendrick, but out here, that's still, once again, your arms are too short to box with God.
I'm a TDE baby, so I'm gonna take that personally. Period.
By the way.
Right. Well, my bad for that crackle, by the way. Because if you were going to say your arms too short to box with the guy, so you said too much West Coast D-licking verbatim, but then when it got to the Elohim versus God bar, you decided to use synonym instead of saying the bar verbatim, so we know you're paying homage. But you said Elohim because why? We know why. I'm just asking for a friend. Right? I'm asking for a friend. We know why. But that's exactly why he said it. We know why he said it. So we know he said it because he was looking for a response from Dot. Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
I get that. For this side of things, people hear that as your arms too short to box with God, Elohim. But it is a shot. You're absolutely right.
Okay, I'm like, bro, like, Ray looking at him like, nigga, you really finna sit here and act like you don't know what we talking about? He looking at him like, wait, I gotta find the look, bro. Where you at?
It's a shot. You're
like, you really finna sit here and act like you don't know what we talking about, bro? Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. I like this energy, though. I really do like this energy.
Absolutely right. So I'm not, that's why I say I liked it. Like, you were supposed to, I think it was intended to be.
He closer to me than he is to Kendrick.
Say again?
What?
He closer to me.
Ebro said, oh. Ebro sat up in his chair. He said he closer to me than he is to Kendrick. I heard it the first time. And I'm not there. I heard it the first time. Oh my God. Cuzzo. What is going on, bro? 70 new memberships? What the hell? Cuzzo with another 20 gifted, bro. The whole chat finna be green, gang. W Cuzzo in the chat. Make sure y'all say Cuzzo, thank you, bro. Make sure y'all say thank you, man. Say thank you to Cuzzo for getting your membership. Oh my God, bro. Let me close some of this out, man. Thank you so much, fam. Hey, yo, I gotta end the stream, gang. What is going on, bro? Wendy Pooh, thank you for joining the membership too, gang. Bro, as a verse veteran, thank you so much. Holy hell, bro, my stream about to crash. Dog. I know, I'm not ending it now. I think it's that. My stream about to crash. Hey, W Cuzzo, man. Oh my God, bro. Thank you for that. Thank you so much, man. I don't even know what to say, bro. 90 memberships is crazy. Man, bro. Thank you so much, fam. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's wild, man.
Meaning he is to Kendrick.
Say again?
He closer to me than he is to Kendrick.
In his career, you
Yeah,
mean?
in his career.
I mean, so
musically.
Bro, in his career, he's saying musically.
Yeah, in his career.
I mean, so
musically.
I think he may have something to say about that after this conversation.
Where is Ebro from? He said, I think he might have something to say about that. I mean, we got to see it at this point. I think Joey Badass definitely has a cult following. Musically, I have to hear more from Joey. And Rayvon is giving us a lot of different levels and types of music here. So I'm gonna have to see Joey put something out that rivals that before we even had that conversation. He from New York? Shout out to Snowbirds, man. What is he? Diamond? Shout out to my dog for the 28-month re-up too. I appreciate you. My God, this stream went all over the place, man. If you're watching this on a playback, I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. This one is different. It's not always like this. Shout out to my dog, man. I just thank you so much.
So it's not a lie. One is closer to none.
So let me ask you this: outside, it's not problematic outside
Hell
of rap.
nah.
Like it's
No,
just
no,
rap.
no, no, no.
This is-
Nah, they not. It's all music, bro. It's all music. It's all music. But shout out to Rayvon and Ebro, man, sitting down and he talking about Joey Badass. I think that's great. I think it's dope that we got a chance to hear from him too. That was you know, listen, I know Rayvon is crazy up there when it comes to everywhere he's been and everything he's been doing. He's definitely a friend of the channel. I definitely was gonna ask him that question if we ever got him to come over here and talk to us. I was gonna ask him hey bro, what was you thinking when Joey said them bars and you was like, you know what, let me get in there. So shout out to him for that, man. All right, on to the next one, man. On to the next one.